It's been a little bit since I created long form content, so it feels a little weird, but we're back. If you don't know, my name is Terrance Williams. I am into skincare and makeup, but my main thing is running my small business called Terrance Williams Designs. And last year, it really took off and exploded in ways that I had only dreamed about. There were so many opportunities last year. I was in BuzzFeed articles. I was in a story with NBC News. Influencers had discovered my brand and bought from me and posted me on their YouTube videos and social media. So last year, everything really just blew up, and it is just me running my business, and everything is handmade, and most of it is made to order. So I make clothing and accessories, but everything is ethically sourced and sustainably produced. I use sustainably produced materials. So nothing is made in a sweatshop. The workers are compensated fair wages. The materials, the majority of them are manufactured in a way that reduces the environmental impact, either through the processing with using less water, organic materials, all of those different processes. So it's been me trying to work through growing the business, expanding the business. I went from doing maybe 100 sales a month to well over three, four, sometimes 500 sales a month. So things have doubled, tripled, quadrupled, and it was a lot for me to handle. But I finally hired help, which has been a saving grace. And the time frames are a lot better. Shipping is a lot better now that the madness of the holidays is a lot better. I finally have gotten caught up and I'm able to get back to creating content. So I thought today, just to dive back into creating content, I would do just a little vlog. So today I'm packaging and sewing orders that I got through the weekend. I just had a brand new launch. So I have made these cardigan robes, and they are zero waste, which means that when I cut and made the pattern, absolutely no fabric was wasted in the creation of it. And they are all of a knit material that is dead stock, which means that the material isn't in production anymore and it would have just gone to waste. It would have been thrown away. It would have been burned. But by me purchasing it and creating something new, it just goes back into the theme of sustainability that I practice and I preach and that my business model is based off of. So it was giving new life into something that would have gone to waste. Also, some important things about my line is it is genderless and it is also size inclusive because everything is made to order. On almost, I think, all the listings on my website, you can go in and enter your sizing information and then I'll make it according to your sizes. So it's very slow fashion, everything is handmade, and it's just what I love to do. So it's amazing that I get to wake up every day and do what I love, and I'm so grateful and thankful for all the support. So yeah, that's where I've been. I've been growing my business, growing my brand. But yeah, so today we are just going to follow along with me while I package some orders and sew some stuff. And yeah, let's dive right in. Right now I'm getting ready to cut up some of this velvet. These I use for headbands, my velvet knot headbands. They are super popular on my website. I can barely keep them in stock. This is the pink and it's just so soft and so pretty. So I'm just gonna show you how I cut and make the headbands. So I've cut out the pink velvet headband pieces that I need for today. And now I'm going to match them up with the orders that have them. So what I like to do is lay out all of my shipping labels, and I go through and I match it with the orders to make sure that everything is correct and that everything is together. And then the next step that I do is I'll sew them all together. So I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about. Underneath here are the shipping labels that I use. I have a Rolo, and it's super simple. It just prints out all the labels. So obviously it has everyone's name and information on it. So then I'll just go into the order and I'll just make sure that everything is correct and it has the right items. So for this order, for example, they want a black headband and a pink headband. So I will do the black and the pink, and then I'll set it to the side to sew later. I did hire someone and they are helping me with the orders, which has been an amazing help, like I said before. But there are still a few headbands, especially the velvet ones, that still need to be made. So I just make those when those orders come in. But the rest of the headbands, I have them in totes like this, and they're all basically organized by print and color and pattern collection. And so when an order comes in, I can easily just grab the headband, place it with the order, and then I can ship it out super quickly. When before I was having to make every single piece by myself, and the delays were just absolutely insane because again, I was getting like, oh my gosh, 300 to 400 orders a month, and the average piece per order was 2 items. So that's like 600 headbands that I was having to make minimum a month, not to mention all the dusters and the infinity scarves and the capes. It was madness. And it's still pretty busy, it's still pretty consistent. I'm still getting that many orders a month, but it's easier now because everything is already made. So I'm grateful. So now that the orders are all matched up, I'll bring you over to my sewing machine, which is my baby, and I'll show you what we do there. This is my sewing area, which is a bit of a disaster area, but I make it work. This is my Bernina sewing machine. It's a Bernina 830, the amazing fabric and sewing machine store, Stitch House, Texas, located in Plano, gifted me this and gifted me a serger, which I'm so incredibly grateful for. It's such an upgrade to what I was using before, and it just makes the sewing process a lot easier. So I'm so thankful for them. I'll link their website and their store and everything down in the description box below so you can check them out if you're in the Dallas Plano area. But yeah, this is where I do all my sewing. And so I cut the headbands into strips, which you saw, and then I pin them, and then I just sit here and sew and knot and tie and organize. And then behind me, I have my table where I package all the orders, and then I'll show you that after. So right now I'm just gonna sew some stuff, and yeah. This is where I package all of my orders. So I have my mailers here. In this box is where I have everything. So I have my tape, my stickers, my business cards, the twine, which I just dropped, scissors, the little information card about how the mailers are recyclable and how you can reuse them. And then of course my thank you cards. I made these on Vistaprint along with the stickers, and I have a few different versions of them. So there's like these ones, and then they all just have the same message on the back. There was a time where I hand wrote this message, but again, because my business took off and I got super, super busy, it just was not efficient for me to write every single message. So I just have it printed on the back, but I always write the customer's name and I sign my signature just for a little bit of personalization. So right now, I'm just going to package the orders and I'll speed through that. I can definitely go more in depth about my business and my practices and stuff in another video, but I kind of just wanted to do a little mini blog today just to get back on the platform and just to let y'all know what I've been up to. I'm definitely going to also be doing more makeup videos. Just because I still really love makeup and love doing my makeup and I miss doing it. And now that I'm pretty caught up with the business, I have time to do my makeup and makeup content. So let me know what kind of makeup videos you would want to see. I'm also going to be doing a small business segment where I talk about how I got started, but also tips and tricks for getting started, answering your questions. So if you have any questions about starting a small business, starting a small handmade business, platforms to get started on, shipping, pricing, all of that stuff, I'll be making videos about that too. Um, but yeah, I guess that's it.